The Affordable Care Act is back in federal court, and the decision could threaten health care coverage for millions of Americans. Here to talk about this is Glen Maxey with the Texas Democratic Party and attorney Manera Al-Fuhaid. Thank you so much for being here, both of you.
Thank you for having us.
So, Manera, where do the judges on the Fifth Circuit align politically, and who will be the deciding vote?
Well, there are three judges who sat on the panel yesterday, and as an attorney at the oral arguments yesterday, I was very pleased to see that they were engaged and attentive to all of the issues that are at stake in this case, and we're very pleased to see that.
Glenn, how likely are those judges to agree with the lower court that declared the ACA unconstitutional?
Well, there are two of these are Republican-appointed judges and one Democratic judge. The Fifth Court has a long history of being very partisan in their rulings and being very conservative. So I'm not expecting that we will see a decision from the Fifth Court that is favorable. This will be at the U.S. Supreme Court probably within the year, with a decision coming out right in the middle of the political campaigns of 2020.
Manera, why do conservatives keep trying to throw out this law, the Affordable Care Act, when so many in the U.S. now depend on it?
Well, the important thing to keep in mind about the Affordable Care Act is that long-term, it is not affordable. And the only thing for courts to do in this situation is to determine whether the law, as it is written now, is constitutional. Our position is that it is now unconstitutional, and we remain hopeful that the Fifth Circuit will uphold the district court's ruling.
Glenn, will Republicans pay a political price if this case results in the loss of the popular health care law?
To quote a great author, Charles Dickens, this is going to be the worst of times for Republicans and the best of times for Democrats if this law goes down. Over 10.6 million Texans depend on this to protect their pre-existing condition coverage. 2 million Americans, young people, stay on their parents' health insurance policies. 5 million Americans get their prescription drug protections. Women will have to pay 50% more for insurance if this goes down. It'll be the best of time for the Texas Democratic Party because Republican Attorney General, indicted Attorney General Ken Paxton has brought this lawsuit, made it a national issue, and the decision will come down of people losing their health insurance right as Donald Trump and the Democratic pro-health nominee are being selected next summer. We will proverbially drive this up the backside of every Republican in Texas. No matter what you're running for, from John Cornyn for U.S. Senate down to the Texas House of Representatives, a decision taking away millions of Texans' health insurance is going to be the political issue of 2020.
Manera, how do you see this playing out? If the Fifth Circuit upholds the lower court ruling, do you see this going all the way to the Supreme Court and having political ramifications?
It certainly could go all the way to the Supreme Court, and from there, striking down an unconstitutional law would pave the way for legislative solutions that are constitutional.
Okay. We are out of time, but Manera, Glenn, thank you both for sharing your perspectives with us tonight.
Thank you, Rebecca.